Reasons to remain single, Stoicism. The concept of living a fulfilling and content life as a single person often clashes with societal expectations. In many cultures today, individuals who choose to remain single are frequently viewed as pitiable or even troubled. The notion of leading a normal, happy life without a partner seems almost unimaginable to many. This pervasive belief exerts immense pressure on individuals who might not have the desire or compatibility to live with a partner, compelling them into relationships that may not be suitable. The consequences of such societal pressures can be detrimental, leading to dissatisfaction and unhappiness for everyone involved. In this video, we delve into the Stoic perspective on singlehood, highlighting its virtues and the inner peace it can bring. Stoicism teaches us that contentment comes from within and that external circumstances, such as our relationship status, should not dictate our happiness. We will explore compelling reasons to embrace singlehood, demonstrating how it aligns with Stoic principles and can lead to a rich, meaningful life. 1. Romantic love is a risky fantasy. In our quest for fulfillment, it is essential to consider the profound insights offered by Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us to seek contentment within ourselves rather than in external circumstances. One compelling reason to embrace singlehood is the recognition that romantic love is often a dangerous illusion. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us, it is not things themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. Romantic love, the idea of being deeply enamored of one special partner over a lifetime, is a relatively new and ambitious concept, barely 250 years old. This notion, while deeply ingrained in modern culture, often sets us up for disappointment and disillusionment. From a close-up, long-term perspective, almost everyone is bound to be somewhat dispiriting and difficult. Human beings are inherently flawed, and the intense scrutiny that comes with a romantic relationship can magnify these imperfections. A successful romantic marriage, while theoretically possible, is extremely unlikely in practice. This understanding should alleviate any sense of shame associated with the failure of such relationships. Instead of clinging to the ideal of everlasting romantic love, embracing singlehood allows us to focus on personal growth and self-sufficiency, leading to a more serene and fulfilling life. Modern society often perpetuates the myth that romantic love is the pinnacle of human experience, but Stoicism teaches us to question such assumptions. By examining our judgments and expectations about love, we can free ourselves from the unnecessary suffering that often accompanies failed relationships. Marcus Aurelius, another great Stoic philosopher, advised, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By cultivating a mindset that values inner peace and self-reliance, we can achieve a deeper sense of fulfillment than what is often promised by romantic entanglements. In today's fast-paced world, where the pressures of career, social obligations, and personal aspirations can be overwhelming, the freedom that comes with singlehood offers a valuable opportunity for self-discovery and growth. Without the distractions and demands of a romantic relationship, we can devote more time and energy to pursuing our passions, developing our skills, and fostering meaningful connections with friends and family. This aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what is within our control and letting go of what is not. Furthermore, singlehood allows us to build a strong foundation of self-awareness and resilience. By facing life's challenges independently, we develop the mental fortitude to navigate adversity with grace and composure. Seneca, a prominent Stoic thinker, emphasized the importance of self-sufficiency. The greatest blessings of mankind are within us and within our reach. Embracing singlehood can help us realize that true happiness and contentment come from within, not from external sources. In practical terms, remaining single can also lead to greater financial stability and personal freedom. Without the financial and emotional burdens that often accompany romantic relationships, we can make more deliberate choices about how we spend our time and resources. This autonomy enables us to create a life that aligns with our values and aspirations, free from the compromises and conflicts that can arise in romantic partnerships. Moreover, the Stoic emphasis on virtue and character development is particularly relevant to the single life. By focusing on cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, and temperance, we can lead a life of purpose and integrity. This inner strength not only benefits us personally but also enables us to contribute more effectively to our communities and society at large. Embracing singlehood from a Stoic perspective offers numerous benefits, from greater self-awareness and resilience to increased personal freedom and fulfillment. By recognizing that romantic love is often a dangerous illusion, we can liberate ourselves from unrealistic expectations and focus on what truly matters, our own growth and well-being. As we navigate the complexities of modern life, the wisdom of Stoicism provides a timeless guide to achieving a life of tranquility and purpose. 2. Everyone eventually finds flaws in their partner. Remaining single is often seen through a narrow lens, as though it reflects a lack of romance or the inability to find a partner. But let's take a moment to delve into a different perspective, one that aligns closely with the teachings of Stoicism and illuminates the profound reasons to cherish singlehood. Imagine a life where you are your own partner, where your happiness and fulfillment are not dependent on another's presence. This idea might initially seem unromantic, but it is, in fact, deeply rooted in a romanticism that values profound personal growth and self-sufficiency. No one thinks their partner is terrific forever. Over time, the initial excitement fades, and what remains is the true essence of the relationship, which may not always live up to the heightened expectations we started with. This is a crucial insight for those of us who choose to remain single. It is not that we are unromantic, rather we might be among the most fervent romantics of all. We recognize that mediocre relationships do not fulfill the deep, passionate love we envision. Relationships often suit those who do not expect too much from them, who are content with companionship that may not always sparkle. But for those who dream of an extraordinary connection, settling for less is not an option. Consider the life of a single individual who has embraced Stoic philosophy. They find joy and fulfillment in their own company, pursuing their passions, and cultivating their virtues without the need for external validation. This person does not see singlehood as a void waiting to be filled by a partner, but as a rich and vibrant state where they can grow and thrive. They are like a tree standing tall and strong, their roots deeply embedded in the ground, drawing nourishment from within rather than relying on another tree to support them. Think about Sarah, a successful graphic designer living in a bustling city. Sarah loves her job and spends her weekends exploring art galleries, hiking in nature, and reading philosophy. She finds immense satisfaction in her work and hobbies, and her friends admire her independence and zest for life. Sarah once dated frequently, believing that a romantic relationship was essential for a complete life. But over time, she noticed a pattern. The initial thrill of a new relationship would eventually give way to a sense of complacency and often disappointment. The relationships that began with great promise ended up feeling mediocre, and she realized that she was losing herself in trying to meet someone else's expectations. Inspired by Stoic principles, Sarah decided to shift her focus inward. She started to appreciate her own company more, setting goals for personal growth and embracing the tranquility that comes with solitude. She found that her creativity flourished when she had time to herself, unencumbered by the demands of a relationship. Sarah discovered that the love and passion she sought could be found within her pursuits and self-discovery. She no longer felt the pressure to conform to societal expectations of partnership, and instead celebrated her single status as a testament to her strength and independence. Reflecting on Sarah's story, it becomes clear that remaining single can be a deeply fulfilling choice, especially for those who value their personal freedom and growth. It allows for an undistracted journey toward self-actualization, where one's time and energy are wholly invested in becoming the best version of oneself. It is an embodiment of the Stoic idea that true happiness comes from within, from the cultivation of one's own character and virtues, rather than from external sources. Moreover, singlehood offers an unparalleled opportunity to build a life that aligns perfectly with one's values and desires. Without the compromises often necessary in relationships, a single person can pursue their interests and dreams unreservedly. They can travel, learn new skills, and immerse themselves in passions that might otherwise be sidelined. This freedom is not a lonely existence, but a vibrant, self-directed adventure where each day is an opportunity to grow and explore. For those contemplating the choice to remain single, consider this. What kind of relationship do you envision for yourself? Are you willing to settle for a connection that might fall short of your ideals? Or do you hold out for something extraordinary, even if it means being alone for a while? Singlehood, when embraced with the right mindset, can be a powerful testament to one's commitment to live authentically and passionately. The lesson to draw from Stoicism is clear. Happiness and fulfillment are not dependent on having a partner. They come from within, from living a life that is true to oneself. By embracing singlehood, you allow yourself the space to grow, to learn and to experience life in its fullest, unfiltered by the compromises that relationships often require. It is a path of self-discovery and self-love, where you are the hero of your own story. So as you reflect on your journey, ask yourself, how can you cultivate happiness and fulfillment from within? What passions and pursuits can you dive into to enrich your life? Remember, the most profound love story you can ever embark on is the one with yourself. Embrace singlehood not as a lack of romance, but as an opportunity to live deeply, freely, and passionately, embodying the true essence of a Stoic life. 3. We lack the emotional stability for relationships. Have you ever wondered if staying single could actually be a sign of deep wisdom and maturity? In today's fast-paced world, where relationships often seem like the ultimate goal, let's explore why choosing to remain single might be a path of greater self-awareness and kindness, both to yourself and to others. Consider the thought that perhaps we aren't always sane enough to be in relationships. While it certainly takes a level of maturity to love and coexist with someone else, it may take even greater maturity to recognize that, in the end, one might not be psychologically equipped to sustain such a relationship. This perspective isn't about defeat or incapability. It's about understanding the depth of one's own emotional landscape and acknowledging that sometimes the kindest act is to step back. Think about it. Many of us carry within ourselves a myriad of emotional complexities and inner turmoil. These can stem from past experiences, unresolved conflicts, or simply the nature of our personalities. Entering into a relationship without fully addressing these aspects can lead to emotional chaos, not only for ourselves but for our partners as well. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "Most powerful is he who has himself in his own power." This profound insight can be interpreted to mean that true strength and wisdom lie in self-mastery and understanding our own limitations. When we talk about the wisdom of remaining single, it's not about promoting loneliness or isolation. Instead, it's about fostering a deep relationship with oneself first. It's about taking the time to truly understand and heal your own soul before intertwining it with another's. This process of self-discovery and self-care can lead to profound personal growth and inner peace. Imagine asking yourself, am I truly ready to share my life with someone else? Or do I need more time to nurture and understand my own being? Moreover, choosing to stay single can be seen as an act of kindness, both to yourself and to potential partners. By acknowledging that you may not be in the right emotional state for a relationship, you save both parties from potential pain and disappointment. It's a decision that requires introspection and honesty, qualities that are highly valued in Stoic philosophy. Epictetus, another revered Stoic philosopher, teaches us that it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Applying this to our context, recognizing and reacting to our own emotional readiness with honesty and integrity is a powerful act of self-respect and respect for others. In our modern society, where the pressure to be in a relationship is immense, it takes courage to stand alone. But this solitude can be incredibly enriching. When you are single, you have the unique opportunity to focus entirely on your personal goals, passions, and growth. You can invest time in your hobbies, career, and friendships, which can lead to a fulfilling and balanced life. Have you ever considered what passions or goals you might pursue if you had the freedom to fully dedicate yourself to them? Furthermore, this period of being single can serve as a valuable time for reflection. You can use this time to identify what you truly want in a partner and a relationship. It's an opportunity to learn from past relationships and to set clear, healthy boundaries for future ones. This way, when you do choose to enter a relationship, you are more likely to do so from a place of wholeness and clarity, rather than need or desperation. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, once wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By taking the time to refine your thoughts and understanding of yourself, you lay the groundwork for more meaningful and harmonious relationships in the future. Choosing to remain single, therefore, is not a sign of giving up on love or relationships. Rather, it's a profound statement of self-awareness and self-love. It's about understanding that your own mental and emotional health must come first, and that only by taking care of yourself can you be truly capable of taking care of someone else. This decision can lead to a more balanced, content, and fulfilling life, where you are not seeking external validation but are instead grounded in your own inner peace and strength. So, how does this resonate with you? Do you see the value in taking time for yourself before committing to a relationship? Can you imagine the strength and clarity that might come from such a decision? By reflecting on these questions, you embark on a journey of self-discovery that is deeply aligned with Stoic principles, leading to a life of greater wisdom and serenity. Thank you for joining me in this video on Reasons to Remain Single, Stoicism. What are your thoughts on how being single can align with Stoic principles? Have you found that staying single helps you practice Stoicism more effectively? If you're not sure what to comment, simply share your thoughts by writing, "Embracing solitude for wisdom." 4. Solitude prevents imposing your flaws on others. In a world where companionship is often heralded as the pinnacle of human achievement, the Stoic perspective offers a refreshingly different take. What if being alone is not a curse but a path to self-mastery and inner peace? Being alone means not inflicting yourself on others. This Stoic principle spares you from the constant reminders of how difficult and strange you might perceive yourself to be. Without someone to hold a mirror up to your every action, record your quirks and make you accountable for them, you are free to explore and understand your true self. The legendary Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." When you are on your own, you strip away the facade that social interactions often force upon you, allowing for a deeper, more honest self-reflection. This solitude can become a sanctuary where you can grow to tolerate and even appreciate yourself. Without the presence of others constantly pointing out your flaws or idiosyncrasies, you can cultivate a stronger sense of self-worth. Marcus Aurelius, another great Stoic, wisely noted, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. In solitude, you have the freedom to focus on your thoughts without external judgments, enabling you to shape them into a force for positive change." This introspective journey helps you become your own best friend, a companion who understands and accepts you fully. Living alone also means avoiding the emotional turmoil that relationships often bring. Relationships, while rewarding, can sometimes feel like a relentless emotional roller coaster. By choosing solitude, you sidestep the potential heartaches and disappointments that come with shared life experiences. Seneca, in his wisdom, remarked, "He who is brave is free." Embracing solitude requires courage, but it grants you the ultimate freedom, emotional independence. Furthermore, solitude offers you the space to pursue your passions and interests without compromise. When you are alone, your time is entirely your own. You can dedicate yourself to your hobbies, career, and personal development without needing to negotiate or justify your choices to anyone else. This autonomy fosters a deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose, aligning perfectly with the Stoic ideal of living in accordance with nature. Being single also allows for a more mindful existence. Without the distractions of a relationship, you can fully immerse yourself in the present moment, appreciating the simple joys of life. As Epictetus advised, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. In solitude, you learn to find contentment in the small things, cultivating gratitude for what you have rather than constantly yearning for more. Moreover, being alone helps you build resilience. Life's challenges can be faced head-on without the added complexity of another person's needs and emotions. This resilience is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, which teaches us to embrace hardships as opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius encouraged this mindset, saying, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." By navigating life's obstacles alone, you become stronger and more self-reliant. In today's fast-paced world, where the pressure to couple up is immense, choosing to remain single can be a radical act of self-care. It allows you to step back from societal expectations and focus on what truly matters to you. This decision is not about rejecting love or companionship, but about embracing the opportunity to know and love yourself fully first. As Seneca eloquently put it, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." To my audience, remember that solitude is not loneliness. It is a powerful state of being that can lead to profound personal growth and contentment. Embrace the Stoic wisdom that teaches us to find strength within ourselves. Use this time alone to cultivate your virtues, pursue your passions, and develop a deeper understanding of who you are. This journey of self-discovery is a gift that will enrich your life in ways you never imagined, preparing you to enter any future relationship with a stronger, more confident sense of self. 5. Relationships spoil love. When considering the reasons to remain single through the lens of Stoicism, it's essential to understand that relationships can sometimes spoil love. Think about the delicate balance between feeling alone and being denied intimacy outside of a relationship versus within one. The single life, while not without its challenges, offers something profoundly valuable: hope. This is not to say that being alone is devoid of problems. There are undoubtedly drawbacks to both being single and being in a relationship. Loneliness can be a significant issue for those who are single, while those in relationships may experience feelings of suffocation, anger, and frustration. The essence of the Stoic philosophy teaches us that we aren't particularly skilled at achieving happiness regardless of our relationship status. This perspective serves as a reminder not to rush hastily into a relationship, nor to hastily exit one. Consider the story of Jane, a successful entrepreneur who, after years of being in a long-term relationship, found herself single once again. At first, Jane was overwhelmed with a sense of loneliness and fear. She missed the comfort of companionship and the routine of shared moments. However, as time passed, Jane began to discover the power of being single. She embraced the freedom to pursue her passions, to travel, and to focus on her personal growth. She found hope in the endless possibilities her single life presented. Jane's journey wasn't free from challenges. There were nights she felt lonely, and moments she longed for the intimacy she once had. But by applying Stoic principles, she learned to find contentment in her own company, and to see her single status not as a curse, but as an opportunity for self-discovery and hope. As we reflect on Jane's story, it's important to ask ourselves, how can we find contentment and hope in our own lives, whether we are single or in a relationship? Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and to accept what we cannot. In this context, we can control our outlook on being single. Instead of viewing it as a state of lacking, we can see it as a time for growth and self-exploration. We can learn to appreciate our own company, to pursue our passions without compromise, and to build a life that is fulfilling on our own terms. Moreover, this philosophy encourages us to recognize that happiness is not dependent on our relationship status. Whether single or coupled, Our contentment comes from within. By not rushing into or out of relationships, we give ourselves the space to understand what truly makes us happy and to ensure that our relationships are built on a foundation of genuine love and mutual respect, rather than a need to fill a void. The Stoic view on remaining single highlights the importance of hope and self-contentment. Being single offers the opportunity to explore personal growth, to understand oneself better, and to build a life filled with hope and potential. This isn't to say that being in a relationship can't offer similar growth, but rather that each state has its unique benefits and challenges. The key takeaway here is to approach both states with a Stoic mindset, embracing the positives, understanding the challenges, and ultimately finding happiness from within. So, whether you are single or in a relationship, how will you apply these Stoic principles to cultivate contentment and hope in your life? The lessons are clear. Cherish your own company, pursue your passions, and remember that true happiness comes from within. Six, personal growth and self-discovery. Picture a life where every decision you make is solely for your own benefit. Every step you take is guided by your inner compass, and every moment is an opportunity for self-reflection and growth. This is the essence of remaining single, a choice that offers an unparalleled opportunity for personal growth and self-discovery. By choosing to stay single, you grant yourself the freedom and time to explore your interests, passions, and dreams without the constraints of accommodating another person's needs and desires. This autonomy is a gift, allowing you to engage deeply with your hobbies, pursue new skills, and embark on adventures that you might otherwise not consider. Consider the words of the philosopher Epictetus, who said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." When you are single, you have the space to truly master yourself. You can reflect on your past experiences, learn from them, and shape your future with a clear and undistracted mind. This period of self-discovery is essential for building a strong sense of self, which can lead to greater confidence and a more fulfilling life. Have you ever paused to consider who you are at your core, independent of anyone else's influence? Moreover, personal growth can often be stunted in relationships where compromises are necessary. In contrast, being single means you can prioritize your own development. Think about it. How many times have you set aside your own goals for the sake of a relationship? Whether it's through education, career advancement, or spiritual growth, you have the liberty to invest in yourself fully. This investment not only enhances your quality of life, but also prepares you for healthier relationships in the future, should you choose to pursue them. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." When you are single, you have the opportunity to cultivate a quality of thought that is undiluted and purely your own. Singlehood provides a unique space to understand who you are and what you want out of life. Without the influence of a partner, you can delve into your inner world and uncover your true desires and aspirations. Have you ever wondered what you might discover about yourself if you had the time and space to truly look inward? This journey of self-discovery can lead to a profound sense of peace and contentment as you become more attuned to your own needs and desires. Furthermore, remaining single allows you to build resilience. Life is full of challenges, and facing them on your own can strengthen your character and fortify your spirit. Seneca wisely noted, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." When you navigate life's ups and downs independently, you develop a resilience that is invaluable. You learn to rely on yourself, to trust your own judgment, and to find solutions within. This period of singlehood is also a time to lay the foundation for a more content and authentic life. You have the chance to build a life that is truly yours, without having to compromise or fit into someone else's expectations. What kind of life would you create if you had complete freedom to design it yourself? The possibilities are endless, and the journey of creating that life can be incredibly fulfilling. Personal growth and self-discovery are not just about improving yourself. They are about understanding and embracing who you are. This process can lead to a deeper sense of self-worth and a stronger sense of identity. As Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." When you are single, you have the freedom to be unapologetically yourself, to pursue your own path, and to define your own success. Have you ever felt pressured to conform to societal expectations or to meet the demands of others? Remaining single gives you the opportunity to break free from those pressures and to live life on your own terms. It's a time to explore what truly makes you happy, what brings you joy, and what fulfills you. This exploration can lead to a richer, more meaningful life. In essence, the journey of self-discovery and personal growth is a compelling reason to embrace singlehood. It is a time to nurture your individuality, build resilience, and lay the foundation for a more content and authentic life. By choosing to remain single, you are choosing to invest in yourself, to prioritize your own growth, and to create a life that is uniquely and beautifully your own. So I invite you to reflect on your own journey. Are you allowing yourself the time and space to grow and discover who you truly are? What steps can you take today to invest in your own personal development? Embrace the opportunity that singlehood provides, and embark on a journey of self-discovery that will lead to a richer, more fulfilling life. Remember, the most important relationship you will ever have is the one you have with yourself. As you continue on this path, may you find the strength, wisdom, and courage to become the best version of yourself. If you've made it this far, you're a true Stoic seeker. Drop a comment saying, "I choose resilience," to show you're embracing the wisdom of staying single. Stick around, the journey to self-mastery is just beginning. 7. Financial independence. In the modern hustle of life, where financial stability often dictates our happiness and sense of security, the choice to remain single can be a surprisingly liberating and wise decision. As Seneca, a revered Stoic philosopher, once said, "Wealth is the slave of a wise man, the master of a fool." This ancient wisdom resonates profoundly with the concept of financial independence, which is a significant advantage of singlehood. When you are single, you hold the reins of your financial destiny. You have the power to manage your finances in line with your priorities and aspirations without the need for compromise or consultation with a partner. This autonomy grants you the freedom to make informed decisions about spending, saving, and investing, thereby tailoring your financial strategies to support your unique goals. Imagine the ability to craft a financial plan that aligns perfectly with your personal dreams. Whether your heart yearns to travel the world, launch a business, or save for an early retirement, being single allows you to allocate your resources in ways that directly benefit your ambitions. The absence of a partner means you avoid the financial strains that often accompany shared expenses and responsibilities. This can mitigate conflicts and reduce stress, enabling you to focus on your financial growth with a clear and undistracted mind. Moreover, singlehood provides a foundation for greater financial stability. Without the risk of inheriting a partner's debts or coping with their financial mismanagement, you can build a robust and secure financial base. This stability brings a profound sense of security and peace of mind, knowing that your financial future is firmly in your hands. It echoes the Stoic principle of self-reliance, where you find strength and confidence in your own abilities and decisions. As Marcus Aurelius advised, "It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them." By maintaining control over your finances, you shape your own judgments and outcomes, fostering a resilient and empowered mindset. Financial independence also nurtures a sense of empowerment that permeates other areas of your life. When you are financially self-sufficient, you navigate life with a sense of confidence and self-assurance. This empowerment can significantly enhance your overall well-being and happiness. You are free from the anxiety of financial dependency, allowing you to focus on personal growth, pursue your passions, and enjoy life on your terms. This reflects the Stoic ideal of living in accordance with nature, where you embrace your true self and your unique path without external pressures or dependencies. In the context of today's fast-paced and often financially volatile world, choosing to remain single can be a strategic move towards achieving financial independence and personal fulfillment. It aligns with the Stoic teachings that emphasize self-sufficiency, wisdom, and the pursuit of one's true purpose. By remaining single, you embrace the opportunity to steer your life towards financial freedom and stability, thereby creating a solid foundation for a happier and more empowered future. 8. Freedom to pursue career goals. Remaining single offers you an unparalleled freedom to chase your career dreams without the distractions and compromises that often accompany a relationship. When you're single, you can pour your energy entirely into your professional goals, striving for success and fulfillment in your chosen field. This singular focus can lead to greater job satisfaction, higher income, and more opportunities for advancement, as you're able to commit fully without needing to balance the needs of a partner. Singlehood allows you to make career decisions that align purely with your own ambitions and values. You can take on challenging projects, relocate for better opportunities, or work long hours without the concern of how these choices might affect a partner. This flexibility is crucial in today's fast-paced and competitive job market, where adaptability and dedication can significantly influence your career trajectory. The ability to pivot and seize opportunities as they arise is a powerful advantage that being single affords. Moreover, being single provides the luxury of time and energy to invest in continuous learning and skill development. You can pursue further education, attend workshops, and stay abreast of industry trends, enhancing your expertise and marketability. Imagine the possibilities when you can immerse yourself in expanding your knowledge and honing your skills without the need to negotiate with a partner's schedule or preferences. This proactive approach to career growth not only opens doors to new opportunities, but also expands your professional network, which is invaluable for long-term success. The independence that comes with being single also nurtures a deep sense of accomplishment and self-worth. Achieving your career goals on your terms can be incredibly rewarding, boosting your confidence and motivation. This professional success often spills over into other areas of life, contributing to an overall sense of happiness and fulfillment. Consider Sarah, a marketing executive who chose to remain single to focus on her career. Without the obligations of a relationship, she was able to accept a demanding role that required frequent travel and long hours. Sarah's dedication paid off as she quickly climbed the corporate ladder, earning a reputation as a top performer in her field. Her achievements didn't just bring professional success, they also provided her with financial independence and the confidence to pursue personal interests and hobbies she was passionate about. Sarah's story illustrates how the freedom of singlehood can lead to a richly fulfilling life, professionally and personally. But let's take a moment to reflect on this. Have you ever felt torn between your career aspirations and the needs of a partner? How might your life and career differ if you had the freedom to make decisions based solely on your goals and values? These are important questions to consider as you navigate your personal and professional journey. The lesson here is clear. Embracing singlehood can be a powerful strategy for professional growth and personal development. It allows you to channel your energy and resources into achieving your career goals without the compromises that relationships often require. By focusing on your ambitions, continuously learning, and taking bold steps in your career, you can create a life of success and fulfillment. This doesn't mean that relationships are without value, but rather that there is immense value in recognizing and utilizing the unique opportunities that singlehood provides. So as you contemplate your path, remember that the freedom to pursue your career goals wholeheartedly can lead to significant professional and personal rewards. It's about harnessing the independence of singlehood to build a life that reflects your true ambitions and values. Embrace this time to grow, learn, and achieve, and you'll find that the rewards extend far beyond your career, enriching every aspect of your life. 9. Maintaining personal space and boundaries. One of the most underrated advantages of being single is the ability to maintain personal space and boundaries. Picture this. A sanctuary just for you, where your thoughts can flow freely and your soul can rejuvenate without interruptions. In a relationship, it often becomes challenging to strike a balance between togetherness and individuality. The constant need to negotiate or compromise can sometimes overshadow your own needs. But when you're single, you have the rare opportunity to establish and preserve your personal space without the ongoing dance of adjustments. Personal space is more than just physical distance. It's a cornerstone of mental and emotional well-being. Imagine having the freedom to spend time alone with your thoughts, engage in solitary hobbies, or simply relish in the peace and quiet that surrounds you. This sanctuary is vital for maintaining balance and harmony in your life, providing you with the much-needed time to recharge, reflect, and engage in self-care practices. Think about it. How often do you get to enjoy these moments of pure, uninterrupted tranquility? Furthermore, being single grants you the power to set and enforce boundaries that protect your well-being. In relationships, these boundaries can often become blurred or overlooked, leading to feelings of resentment and burnout. When you are single, you hold the reins, defining what is acceptable in your life and distancing yourself from situations or people that do not respect your boundaries. This autonomy fosters a sense of control and self-respect, empowering you to prioritize your needs and well-being. Are you currently able to assertively establish these boundaries in your life? Reflect on the words of Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher. No man is free who is not master of himself. This wisdom underscores the importance of self-mastery, which is facilitated by the autonomy you gain when you're single. By prioritizing your needs and practicing self-respect, you're not sacrificing your happiness for others. Instead, you're laying the groundwork for healthier future relationships, should you choose to pursue them. Isn't it empowering to know that you have the ability to create this foundation? The concept of maintaining personal space and boundaries also ties into the broader Stoic principle of focusing on what is within our control. By being single, you have a unique chance to hone this practice, ensuring that your environment, both physical and emotional, is conducive to your growth and happiness. Can you think of ways to cultivate this sense of control in your current lifestyle? Another aspect to consider is how this self-respect and assertiveness prepare you for future relationships. When you eventually decide to enter a relationship, you'll bring with you a well-defined sense of self and clear boundaries. This clarity not only benefits you, but also fosters a healthier dynamic with your partner. Imagine how much stronger and more balanced your future relationships could be with this foundation of self-awareness and respect. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote perfectly encapsulates the essence of why maintaining personal space and boundaries is crucial. When you focus on controlling your internal environment, you cultivate a strength that is both empowering and liberating. How can you apply this principle to your daily life to enhance your sense of inner peace and strength? Being single also allows you to explore and deepen your passions without compromise. Whether it's pursuing a new hobby, advancing your career, or traveling, the freedom to fully immerse yourself in activities that bring you joy is a significant advantage. Have you ever felt the exhilarating freedom of following your passions without having to consider someone else's needs or schedule? Moreover, this period of being single is an excellent time for self-discovery and personal growth. You have the chance to understand yourself better, identify your values, and build a life that truly reflects who you are. This journey of self-discovery is not only fulfilling, but also essential for living a life of purpose and contentment. How often do you take the time to reflect on your true self and what you genuinely want from life? The single life offers a myriad of benefits, from the ability to maintain personal space and boundaries to the opportunity for self-discovery and growth. It empowers you to create a life that is truly your own, filled with activities and relationships that respect and enhance your well-being. As you navigate this journey, remember the words of Seneca: "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." Embrace this phase of your life as a powerful period of learning and growth, knowing that you are building a solid foundation for a happier, more fulfilled future. How will you use this time to learn and grow, and what steps will you take today to prioritize your own well-being? Thank you for joining us in today's video. Before we move on to the next segment, I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to you. It's a pleasure to have you as a member of our community. Please feel free to share your story or personal impressions. Alternatively, if you're unsure of what to say, simply leave a comment saying, "I am a newbie," if you've just joined us, or "I am Stoic," if you've been with us for a while. Your engagement not only signifies your presence but also serves as a significant motivation for us. All right, let's continue this journey together, shall we? 10. Cultivating stronger friendships. In a world where societal norms often pressure us into romantic relationships, choosing to remain single can be a path to greater fulfillment and resilience. By embracing singlehood, men between the ages of 30 to 65 can unlock the potential for cultivating stronger and more meaningful friendships, which are essential components of a rich and satisfying life. As Epictetus wisely said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This applies not only to material wealth but also to the wealth of our social connections. Being single provides the unique opportunity to be fully present and engaged in friendships, allowing one to invest time and energy into building these valuable connections without the distractions and obligations of a romantic relationship. This presence fosters deeper bonds and a more robust social network. For instance, spending quality time with friends, engaging in shared activities, and being a reliable source of support can lead to friendships that are both deep and enduring. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." By focusing our thoughts and actions on nurturing friendships, we can create a vibrant social tapestry that enhances our lives. Singlehood also opens the door to diversifying social interactions. Without the constraints of a romantic partnership, one can meet new people, join clubs or groups, and explore different social circles. This diversity enriches life experiences and broadens perspectives, contributing to personal growth and a greater sense of community. Seneca emphasized, "One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood." By engaging with a variety of individuals, we cultivate a deeper understanding of others and ourselves, enhancing our emotional intelligence and interpersonal skills. Moreover, friendships offer emotional support and stability that are crucial during challenging times. Friends provide a listening ear, offer advice, and share in our joys and sorrows. This support system is invaluable and can significantly enhance overall well-being. A strong network of friends can help navigate life's ups and downs, providing a sense of belonging and security. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once noted, "Friendship improves happiness and abates misery by the doubling of our joy and the dividing of our grief." This profound emotional connection helps us maintain our mental and emotional balance, fostering resilience in the face of adversity. Additionally, friendships often possess a longevity that romantic relationships may lack. While romantic relationships can be transient, strong friendships can last a lifetime, offering a consistent source of love and support. Prioritizing friendships is an investment in long-term relationships that can bring lasting happiness and fulfillment. The enduring nature of these bonds is a testament to their value, as they provide a stable foundation of support throughout life's journey. As Aristotle famously stated, "What is a friend? A single soul dwelling in two bodies." This timeless truth underscores the profound impact of true friendship on our lives. In modern life, where the pace can be relentless and the pressures immense, the strength of our friendships becomes even more critical. By focusing on cultivating meaningful friendships, we can create a support system that not only enriches our personal lives, but also enhances our professional and social endeavors. The energy and time we invest in friendships pay dividends in the form of mutual respect, understanding, and shared experiences. This investment leads to a fulfilling life characterized by genuine connections and a sense of belonging. Choosing to remain single can be a deliberate and empowering decision that leads to the cultivation of stronger and more meaningful friendships. These friendships provide emotional support, stability, and joy, contributing significantly to a fulfilling life. By embracing singlehood, men between the ages of 30 to 65 can invest in long-term relationships that bring lasting happiness and fulfillment. As the Stoic philosophers teach us, true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the richness of our relationships. Therefore, let us prioritize and cherish our friendships, for they are the bedrock of a well-lived life. From a Stoic perspective, the notion that you have so much more time by being single encapsulates a profound truth about the freedom and opportunities that come with choosing to remain unattached. The ancient wisdom of Stoicism teaches us that time is one of our most valuable and finite resources, and how we choose to spend it ultimately shapes the quality of our lives. By opting to stay single, we unlock a unique potential to fully harness and maximize this precious resource, leading to a life of greater fulfillment, purpose, and inner peace. In a world where societal norms often place tremendous emphasis on romantic relationships, choosing to remain single can sometimes be met with bewilderment or even criticism. However, from a Stoic perspective, the decision to stay single can be a profoundly wise one, allowing individuals to cultivate a life of freedom, purpose, and inner peace. At its core, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and to let go of what we cannot. This ancient philosophy offers valuable insights into why remaining single can be a powerful and fulfilling choice. One of the primary reasons to remain single is the unparalleled freedom it provides. Without the obligations and compromises inherent in a romantic relationship, individuals have the liberty to pursue their passions, goals, and interests without constraints. Marcus Aurelius, a revered Stoic philosopher, once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This quote underscores the idea that happiness and contentment come from within, not from external sources. By choosing to remain single, one can focus on self-improvement, personal growth, and achieving a state of inner tranquility. The time and energy that might otherwise be spent on maintaining a relationship can instead be invested in activities that bring genuine joy and fulfillment. As we conclude, remaining single offers numerous benefits that contribute to a rich and fulfilling life. From personal growth and financial independence to career success, personal space, and strong friendships, singlehood provides the freedom and opportunity to live authentically and happily. Embracing singlehood can lead to a deeper understanding of oneself and a more empowered and joyful existence. As we navigate through the ebb and flow of life, the principles of Stoicism teach us the value of self-reliance and inner peace. By choosing to remain single, you give yourself the chance to fully explore these Stoic ideals. The solitude you experience is not loneliness, but a powerful tool for self-discovery and personal development. You can cultivate resilience, wisdom, and tranquility, unencumbered by the complexities of romantic relationships. Moreover, financial independence is a significant advantage of staying single. Without the financial obligations that often come with partnerships, you can allocate your resources more freely and responsibly. This autonomy can lead to greater financial security and the ability to pursue personal goals and passions without compromise. Career success is another notable benefit. When you are single, you have the flexibility to prioritize your professional aspirations. You can invest more time and energy into your career, leading to greater achievements and satisfaction. The absence of relational distractions allows you to focus entirely on your professional growth, fostering a sense of accomplishment and purpose. Personal space is a precious commodity that singlehood affords abundantly. You have the freedom to design your environment according to your preferences and needs. This space is not just physical, but also mental and emotional, providing a sanctuary where you can reflect, recharge, and pursue activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Strong friendships often flourish when you are single. Without the demands of a romantic relationship, you can devote more time to nurturing and strengthening your connections with friends. These relationships provide emotional support, companionship, and shared experiences that enrich your life. Embracing singlehood aligns with Stoic principles, encouraging you to find contentment within yourself rather than seeking it from external sources. This mindset fosters a deeper understanding of your values, desires, and aspirations. You become more attuned to your true self, leading to a more authentic and empowered existence. Remember, the choice to remain single is a personal one, and it should be made based on what brings you the most happiness and fulfillment. By embracing the advantages of singlehood, you can lead a life that is rich, purposeful, and aligned with the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploring the reasons to remain single through the lens of Stoicism. If you found this video insightful and empowering, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Stoic in Your Life. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you won't miss our upcoming videos. Together, let's continue to delve into the profound teachings of Stoicism and apply them to our modern lives. Stay strong, stay stoic, and remember, true contentment comes from within.